Right boys, today we have got the new Future Stars Academy Rovella Objectives, and in my opinion, out of all the Future Stars Objectives we've had so far, I think this has been the best time for value in my opinion. Nuno Tavares looks good, but he is like 600k worth. Jacob Ramsey looks cool, he is online, quite sweaty. Jesper Lindstrom kind of looked a bit disappointing. Now similar to Jesper Lindstrom, this objective is all in squad battles, and we can do it in rivals as well, you do have that option. But for a squad battle / rivals objective, this card looks pretty damn good. 4-star, medium, but he's got great drip. Like, he's such a well-rounded card. It is the Italian Hullet, maybe like 6 inches shorter, but it's the Italian mini Hullet. And I know when you look at all 9 of these objectives, at first it can look very overwhelming. So today we're going to go over them step by step, giving you guys my tips, tricks. Most importantly, we'll cover a squad battles tip and what I'd personally do when it comes to the squad battles, and as well, if necessary, a squad builder. But I think similar to Jesper Lindstrom, instead of a squad builder, I will just give you guys a couple players that I recommend using. Now, first of all, you've got score 4 goals using Italian players in squad battles on at least semi-pro, or you can do it in rivals. Now, for the sake of the objectives today, we're going to base all of this on semi-pro squad battles. It's going to be a whole lot easier than rivals. Now, first of all, you've got score 4 goals using Italian players. Now, you do get a Future Stars swaps token from this as well, which is pretty good. But the 4 goals with Italian players, this is what you want to start doing. If you've got some Italian attackers like Di Natale, or trying to think good Italian attackers on this game, but in your main team, then you'll just get it by playing rivals just naturally. But if not, you can go into a semi-pro game with an Italian player, get those 4 goals within one match, and you can start your grind with an 82 rated Rovella. And what I want to say as well is with these, once again, they look overwhelming. Everyone just looks at all 9 of these objectives and freak out. What you want to do is just start from the top and then like kind of look at the objectives that you have to do next up to get the next card. And it's only like 2 objectives each time, so suddenly it's not looking so overwhelming. For example, after you get the 82 rated, you have to assist 4 goals using the 82 rated overall version. It's not even in your squad, you have to assist 4 goals with him, not on separate matches, so that is fine. You have to play 6 matches in squad battles on at least semi-pro with the 82 in your squad. Once again, kind of like 2 birds with 1 stone, similar to the Jesper Lindstrom objectives. You'll have the 82 in your squad, you'll be trying to get the assist 4 goals with him, and within, like, whilst you're getting those assist 4 goals, you'll also be playing those 6 matches, and then you will unlock the 84 rated. You then want to assist 3 goals with crosses using players from the Serie A in squad battles on at least semi-pro or division rivals with the 84 overall Rovella in your squad. Now, Rovella is going to be one player that once he's in your squad, he's Serie A, you can get a cross with, but one player, if you do not have much good Serie A players, and this is for those of you, like, you could search your club. Obviously, if you've got a better Serie A player than the player I'm about to mention, then that's completely fine. But if not, for this objective, I would recommend Gold Rare Chiesa. He's a winger, so you can sub him on the wing, or you can even start him on the wing position, and he'll just be good to, not nice, fast, agile, get down the side and try cross that ball in. So you'll have Rovella, Chiesa. That's just going to be my pick. He's only like 5,000-6,000 coins, so that will be my pick for these crossing objectives. Now, I do want to mention as well, with crosses, there's a massive mistake so much people make. So here's a little 1-minute video or 50-second guide on how to do a cross, or what you could be doing wrong. If I had $1 for every time someone said, Davis, my crosses are not counting, I'd probably have like $50. The reason your crosses will not be counting, and I struggled with this as well, is because EA will be counting it as a lob pass instead of a cross. As you can see, at Betty Pele and Del Piero, the distance between them is not much whatsoever. So by pressing square, which is what you'd usually do for a cross, or X if you're on Xbox, instead of it counting as a cross, it is going to count as a lobbed pass instead. Now, the solution to this is simple. All you have to do is get further away. Sure, it's going to be a whole lot harder, but I guess that is what makes a difference between a cross and a lobbed pass. My rule of thumb is if you are taking the cross from outside of a box, and obviously you're either headering it or volleying it with a player inside the box, if you cross it from outside the box, then that will 100% count as a cross. And vice versa for a lob pass. If you're too close, it will count as a lob pass. If you're further away, it will count as a cross. So hopefully this has solved your issue. Good luck, and have fun trying to get those crosses. You've then obviously got the play 8 matches. Once again, same thing within those playing 8 matches, you'll be getting those assists with a cross using either Rovella, Chiesa, maybe you have some other Serie A players. You've then got score, and obviously you'll unlock the 86 doing that. Then you've got the score and assist using midfielders from the Serie A in 4 separate squad battle matches. Now with this one, you want to try and score and assist, and it would just be so much easier to just score and assist with this 86 Rovella card. Once again, similar story to Chiesa, you'd be wanting to search your club for Serie A players to see which type of Serie A players you've got, and you may want to be using them. Like there's a new player of the month, Osimhen out, there's a Future Stars, the Georgian left mid from Napoli. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. He's an absolute baller. We all know who I'm talking about. Just Serie A players, you might have some really good players like that would help you with these objectives, but everyone's club is different. But for the sake of the scoring and assist using midfielders from Serie A, like you could just simply use this 86 rated card that you get anyway. You have to do that in 4 separate matches, and you have to assist at least 2 goals per match in 5 squad battles wins on semi-pro with Rovella. Once again, an objective that you'll be doing at the same time as you're scoring and assisting. You want to be getting, say, a goal and 2 assists with Rovella. That will tick off a score and assist in 1 separate match, and then obviously that will tick off assist at least 2 goals in 1 match as well. Obviously going on to win the game, once again, 2 birds with 1 stone. I've play 10 matches in squad battles with the 86, and then finally you got play 20 matches with the Future Stars Rovella in your squad, which you'll be playing those matches and getting the 20 objectives done as you're doing all of these anyway, right? Because when you're using the 82, the 84, that will count towards this final playing 20 matches. Reminder, get Chiesa in if you want some help with the crosses, just because he's a nice, fast, nimble player. You might have some better Serie A players on you. Now, we are going to leave you guys with this tip today, the squad battles tip, and then we'll come back and we'll go over them again, do a little bit of a recap, alright? Now, with the squad battles tip, what you want to do, and once again, if you can do these in rivals if you want. I don't recommend it. It would be a whole lot easier. So we're going to, once again, base it in squad battles today. But with squad battles, as you can see, and we will load up squad battles here, as you can see, you get given 4 different teams every single time. Now this one here, I went into and I quit because I believe I had a red card, so please ignore that. But you get given 4 different teams every single time. Now usually, more often than not, you're going to get at least 1 team that is absolutely awful rating and awful chemistry. For example, 87 rating and 30 chemistry, that's quite good, so we do not want to play that. Remember, it's on semi-pro, which is the minimum requirement, so you want to have it on semi-pro. And some of you will still absolutely obliterate the higher AI on semi-pro, but obviously it's just easier not to. It's easier to just play the really poor teams, get the objectives done, and then if you want, you can start doing the higher ones when you just need to play matches and stuff, because I'd much rather play a 60 rated team with 2 chemistry and win 10-11-0 than an 87 rated and only win 3 or 4-0, because you'll be getting so much more done within those games. It'll be a whole lot less stress-free. You don't really have to focus or concentrate. You can chuck on a Netflix film, something like that in the background, and you'll be fine. But this 87 rated 30 chem, you will want to avoid. 87 and 13 chem, you could play. The chem's a little bit low, but the 81 rated with 0 chemistry is what has piqued our interest. So if we view the squad here, it looks like it's going to be invisible. Lovely. But we know it's not the best of squads, so we can go ahead, choose semi-pro, and we can play that. Now, I will circle it, and as you can see, by pressing square on PlayStation, or it would be X if you're on Xbox, you can update your opponents. Now, as you can see, you get 9 refreshes, so you've got 40 matches. If you do go over that 40 match limit, though, it will still count towards objectives. So essentially you can refresh unlimited amount of times, and by refreshing this, we will get another set of 4 teams. We've got a 90 rated, a 91, an 87, these are quite high rated, but we've got a 76 rating and 3 chemistry. Playing this on semi-pro, we could win 10-11-0. It will be stress-free. And now, as you can see, the option to refresh is gone. That will come back in 10 or 15 minutes, which conveniently enough works perfect, because the time you're done this game, you should have the option to refresh again. So it is a constant cycle of playing the worst team, refreshing, playing the worst team, the lowest rating with the worst chem, etc., just so it will be easy, stress-free objectives. So now it is time for the recap, and we're going to try to do this within like a minute 30, 2 minutes. All right, so strap in, get your seatbelt on, let's go. All right, score 4 goals using Italian players in squad battles. Now, if you don't have any good Italian players in your main team already, then you'll just have to get an Italian player. Chiesa, who I mentioned before, may do the job for this one as well if you want him to. Chuck him striker, go into a semi-pro once again on a lower difficulty, get the 4 goals, and then you can officially not only get a token, but start your Rovella grind, if you will. You want to assist 4 goals using the 82 overall Rovella, self-explanatory, playing 6 matches with him as well. You'll unlock the 84 rated. You want to assist 3 goals with crosses from players from the Serie A. Once again, there was an example back there. Make sure you're not too close. And Chiesa as well was my recommended player for this one. If you want a little bit more reinforcements, just a nice pacey winger to get in some good positions to be able to get that assist with a cross. Playing 8 matches as well with the 84 will give you the 86 rated, which you then want to score and assist using midfielders from the Serie A in 4 separate matches and assist at least 2 goals per match in 5 squad battle wins. You'll be doing these at the same time, so you want to try and get, say, a goal and 2 assists with Rovella, go on to win the match, and that is 1 out of 4 in 1 out of 5 games for both of them. Then you've got the play 10 matches, which you'll just get done as you go, and then lastly you've got the play 20 matches all up. Lads, good luck, happy grinding. Any questions, make sure to let me know down below. So been your boy Davis, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out.